Hi everyone, my name is Alex, and this is my Boker USB. It's an out-the-front double-action auto knife, and I picked it up because the blade is short enough that I can legally own and use it in California, but it's still long enough for opening boxes and just having a small utility knife that I can open with one hand. I really like the knife, but I haven't used it as much as I wanted to because there is an issue that's apparently pretty common with auto knives. I'm making this tutorial because I searched through YouTube and Reddit and Google and knife forums, and I couldn't find a good tutorial on how to fix the problem of the knife locking reliably. Because we're going to be cold working hardened steel, we're going to be using some diamond files. You can pick these up at Harbor Freight for under $10 for a set, and you're going to be using the flat and the square files. We're also going to be using some sandpaper and something like a popsicle stick if you can find an implement that's that shape and has at least a flat 90-degree edge that is small enough that you can work it into the areas we need to work it. The sandpaper is mostly for polishing so that the action works smoothly after you're done making your modification. If you have a die grinder, it's an excellent tool and will save you a lot of time, but this can all be done by hand. You're also going to want the appropriately sized Torx bit, some blue Loctite, and a surface to work on that's high enough contrast you'll be able to see the small dark parts on it. It would be helpful if you had a magnet tray to put the screws in so you don't have to crawl all over the floor looking for small pieces. There are plenty of videos all over YouTube that discuss how auto knives function, but right now we're concerned with the locking mechanism. There are two spots on the blade where the locks engage, and because of how they interact, similarly to a hammer and a trigger on a firearm, I'm going to call them sears. The first sear is located at the choil, which is the half-moon cutout at the base of the sharp part of the blade, where the ricasso is. The second is on the butt of the blade. The problem with the sears as they come from the factory is they are at the wrong angle and they're slightly rounded or chamfered so that the locks slip. The quick fix for this is to reprofile the sears so that they engage properly with the locks. You want the sears to be at about 89 degrees, so slightly sharper than 90 degrees, so that the locks have something to catch on. Here I've attached some pictures so that you can see the before and after. Sorry for the low quality before picture, I had trouble finding one, but this should be close enough and give you an idea of what it looked like before, and right next to it is the after picture showing you the modifications that I did. At the butt of the blade on the spine side and the choil on the edge side, you should be able to see a difference between the two pictures where I reprofiled it and made the shelf a little bit sharper and steeper, and then polished them. A quick disclaimer. It's not my fault if you cut yourself because knives are sharp, and it's not my fault if you void your warranty because it's your knife and you chose to open it up. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if this helped you, and please, if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Have a great day.